This is actually a really cool spot. If anyone hasn't been to Butte Park, I highly recommend it. There's so many cool spots. I was thinking about how we can actually appreciate the simplicity, the minimal nature of our world, right? It's like there's such an abundance of things that we can appreciate. We can pick up a pebble or a stone and we can appreciate that. We can use that as a tool. There are plenty of flowers, there's trees, there's the air, there's the earth, there's plenty of things. And then there's all the things inside of us. There's the various things that humans can do. We can think, we can act. Now, how many of us don't actually invoke the sentence? And what I mean by this is actually say the words, actually think what needs to be thought, actually feel what needs to be felt. How many of us are just not in presence of our lives? And personally, this is something I'm still working on. And that is the nature of being in process, that we will continuously still work on that, because there's elements of individual evolution that's tied to local evolution, that's tied to society, right? It's tied to the culture, the civilization of the world, where the evolution of the human race is, our economic systems, our technology, our energy sources. All of that as a cause and effect tied to you has some degree of limitation on to what extent we can individually, locally, and collectively heal as a human race. So thinking about that, just holding space for that is important too. So we're trying to hold in our awareness this understanding that we want to create a space where, even if it's just a few people, we really trying to work towards that qualitative inner world where there are facilitators, there are people, members of the public, volunteers, the community of people who we can actually rely on, who have the skills, who have the experience and the will to facilitate connection that is exploratory, curious, and safe, and that we trust them, right? This is very important because in one sense it's very strange that we can't trust our own race, members of our own species. So naturally we have to hold space for the fact that we can't, or trust that we can't trust everyone until proven otherwise. So there's some nuance to unpack there, but for now, that's good. And I wish you all well. Peace.